Hello, everyone, and welcome to Oracle Mom Cafe. My name is Tony Price. I am your host. Today, we are looking at Mystic Whispers Oracle. I'm not really sure who makes the deck because it doesn't really tell you who makes the deck. We are going to pull an Oracle card and we're going to discuss how it applies to your life today. So, if you're new here, what we do is if you're just listening to the podcast, then you just continue listening. If you are watching the video of the podcast as well, then you can sit and relax for a few minutes, take a time out. You can also bring in your own oracle cards if you would like. Bring your coffee, tea, water, whatever you're drinking, and just sit down and just tune into our cards and see what the meaning is for today, right? And how this applies to your life. If you have your own oracle cards, you are more than welcome to bring them to the podcast with you and to see how this message goes with your message, okay? And if you don't have any oracle cards and you've never touched oracle cards before and you're just listening for some guidance, welcome, welcome, and you're just tuning in. You're just listening, okay? So the oracle cards that we have, they're very nice cards. They have like a scenic picture on one side, and then on the other side there's like a lady with a witch's hat, and there's looks like crystals or maybe castles or something, and she's like sitting out in nature. Very calm energy. So the card today is Trust the process. So we have a card that is talking about the stars don't rush, yet always shine. Okay, so in the picture of this card, if you are just listening, there is a hat, which is known as like a wizard hat or witch's hat, and it has like flowers on it and it's like growing through the hat and there's crystals around the hat and the hat is on the ground because there's like grass under it. So this is a reminder that everything goes through a process. If you have crystals, for example, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot that the earth does underneath our feet to make these crystals happen. If you plant a seed, you have to wait for that seed to grow to get the flowers, the ferns, the items in the picture to develop, right? They don't just develop overnight. It takes a process to grow into this. And in the picture, it shows the hat, and the hat looks like it's been there for quite a while. In order to get it to look the way that it looks like it's pretty weathered and it's been there for a while. So your card is basically reminding you that everything is a process and you can't rush things. There are certain things you can do and you can rush and it turns out fine. But in your situation, whatever it is that you're asking the universe about, whatever it is that you're inquiring about, the answer to your question is you cannot rush this situation. It needs to be played out step by step, motion by motion, action by action. It is one of those things where the universe knows what you are hoping for, knows what the outcome could simply be, but at the same time, everything needs to work accordingly. Everything needs to do its job. It's almost like making a car but not putting all the parts on it and then expecting to drive down the road, right? You got to take the time to build everything the way it's meant to be built. If you rush through and don't put the motor in, it's not going to start. If you put the motor in but don't put the starter in, it's still not going to start. If you put everything in but don't put the tires on, it's not going to go. So like the the universe is telling you that everything that you are doing, it does matter. You're not doing anything for nothing. If you feel like why am I doing this? This is just a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. No. No, it's not. Every ounce of energy that you are pulling out of yourself and putting into this situation, the universe sees it. The universe acknowledges it. The universe knows that you're showing up when it is the hardest thing for you to do at times. The universe knows that you are giving unconditional love, unconditional support, unconditional energy to this situation, whatever this situation is, and you are truly being seen by the unseen realms. They see you. They see you doing this work. The spirit team, your spiritual journey, your quest, like they see you doing this work. It's almost like, for example, like the football players, right? They're out there, they're playing this football game. They don't know who's going to win. They just have to keep showing up and keep playing the game, right? And then you got the people that are there watching. And so you know who's your people, you know who's there. But then there's a lot of people who are your people that you can't see and they're watching from a distance, right? That's kind of like this situation. Like the universe is watching you, the universe is showing up for you, the universe is protecting you, supporting you, giving you messages to help you hang in there, giving you the love, the extra breath that you need to keep you going in this path. The universe knows this is not easy. The universe knows that you have wanted to give up, but yet, the universe is well aware that you are a very determined, loyal person, loving person, and that you keep showing up for this situation. And the universe will step in when it is time. When it is time to say this situation has come to an end, the universe will step in. When it is time for the transformation to take place and this situation to change, the universe will step in. So don't give up on the creator. Don't give up on the spiritual realms because they are with you. They do see you. They are acknowledging everything that you are doing. Okay. They are stepping in when you need them. But they are allowing you as well to do a lot of the work yourself so that you can build yourself, understand yourself, learn through this experience. Okay. But again, you can't rush this. There's no way to rush this situation. As much as the universe would like to rush this situation, as much as you would like to rush this situation, it is like a flower. It is like a diamond. It has to take the pressure. It has to take the time. It has to have every single step completed, or else there's imperfections, or else things don't stay together, they fall apart, or else things don't grow and nourish and flow into what they're supposed to be. They die, they wither away before they even become whole. Okay, so I know this is not easy, but you are doing a great job. Keep trusting the process. Even if you don't understand it, it's okay. You know, speak it. Speak that into the universe. Communicate with the universe. You can say, angels, guides, spirit team, creator, whoever that you pray or turn to or speak to. I don't understand this. This is not making any sense to me. Help me through this situation. Help me understand why I'm doing this. Help me understand what you want me to do. Help me understand where my next step is. Where do I put my next foot, right? Provide me with knowledge. Provide me with closure. Provide me with understanding. Like if you communicate with the universe is going to communicate with you and it's going to help you understand this process better. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you might have your ears closed off or your mind closed off because you're just under too much stress or you're just tired of this situation or you're just no, you don't have anybody on your side to vent to. You don't have anyone to turn to. People just don't get you or people don't get the situation or they're just like, "Oh, they act like it's a quick fix and you should do this or you should do that," but they don't actually understand the process. And so you don't have anyone to really support you in this situation, but the universe is there and you are being supported and you will know what to do when this process has completed. Okay, there will be a completion to this process and you will feel it and you will know it and you will be guided on what to do next. But until then, keep showing up, keep having faith, keep trusting that you are strong enough to do this, keep putting your best foot forward. It's okay to feel however you feel. Do not deny your feelings. It is okay to feel however you feel right now. That is your right to feel that. Okay. Do not deny your feelings. Just don't get stuck there. Okay. Allow yourself to be frustrated or however you're feeling, but then tell yourself, okay, what do I do next? How can I pick myself back up from this and move forward? What can I do? How can I encourage myself? How can I pour back into myself? How can I love myself? Like don't allow yourself to get stuck in that negative energy. But at the same time, you don't want to pretend like it doesn't exist either, because your emotions, the way that you feel, is very valid. So honor those, but keep moving forward. This is something that I feel like you started and the universe wants you to finish. It's very important that you finish this. And so the universe is with you on this walk, and they really want you to finish it because you have what it takes to finish whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. So confidence, confidence, self love, gratitude, meditation, prayer, whatever you need to do to kind of come back into your inner self and into your peace. Try to find peace within this situation within yourself and just keep going. You got this. And it is a process, which means that there is an ending. With a process, there is a beginning and there is an ending. So just keep yourself grounded and know that everything is going to work out in the end in the way that it's meant to. All right, I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.